puppy who would be Pope. Friends and fellow clergymen, priests and beasts, yeast consulars and honorably reticulated spermatozoa have come before you tonight to glibly disseminate the eternal table salt of knowledge. By which I mean archbishops and deacons, beacons and beakers and Bunsen burners and other people in pointy hats. It is time for us to set aside our petty tribal differences, order them in a neat little pile alongside our pithiest pith helmets and our delicate lace panties, and come together in the ancestral hot tub that lies between good and otherwise. Let us lie in the ancestral hot tub. Let us lie and languish. Let us languish and reflect. Let us reflect upon each other like funhouse mirrors draped in red velvet. It's fun, isn't it? But even as we revel in this moment of revelation, let us also twist our antennae towards the darkened utility closet of the future. Who can say what unkept mutiny the future holds in its toxic bellows, waiting to floop, 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 kalump under the three-legged stage of destiny, like a wise old bespectacled turtle man had an untold mischief neath his shell? Certainly I cannot say such a thing, for I am but a puppy. But there's some things I do know. I know that you can't spell Pope without PP, and you can't spell puppy without PP. P. I know as well that though my paws are padded, my ears oh so floppy, my bark echoes through the catacombs of reason like a blazoning klaxon. My very claws rip through deceit like flower beds to shred even the most profane documents in the blink of a consecrated eyelash. Who among you wants another Pius or an ex-Catholic or Benedict, and before you stands the very epiphany of fragrant dogmatics? Yea, for mine is the puppy dog kingdom forever and ever and ever. Follow me, my people, and I shall blend your catalogs into an assortment of pictographic handlebars. Take hold of my boundless leash and lead me to defile the gardens of thine enemies, and in turn I shall lead thee not into Penn Station, no, never that, but rather into the wide open meadowland of applesauce promised by our most holy chrysanthemum. Yes, follow where I lead, and lead where I follow, and together shall we enter a bold new barbecue pit filled with fire hydrants and with chew toys and short ribs for all. Thank you. So I'm doing a total of 3 new pieces tonight, never before performed anywhere. I'm excited, a little nervous. This is the first of those. It is about someone you'll be hearing a little more from later, my good friend and sometimes collaborator Fiddleback, also in Canada. This is all kind of tense. This is how it goes. This is a poem for Fiddleback Foal. What stalks the banks and alleys of old Puyallup? What dark fiasco gallops and prances in the basking lion's den, smelling of sweat and baby powder, blazing radiant sugarcane daydreams? It's the demon Foal, high astride a balcony of exuberant absolution, glistening like quicksilver underoos, snoozing in a hammock fashioned from darkest whimsy. Don't dare to run, Mr. Curbside enthusiast. He'll glump you down with his sweetheart stiletto hooves and pierce your complacent thumper box right through the sternum. He'll steal your ham hocks, flash you his Enigma code grin, and win your aorta boarding house like top prize at the Carney. See if you don't. Beware the demon Foal who captures galleons with his glamour. Beware the hour of his winkening. He'll tangle your attention in purple velveteen whiskers and flip Mary through the attic of your trembling philtrum. Don't say I didn't warnify you. His cutie marks a guitar wrapped in a diaper. His eyes buckets of ice water drawn from the river Lethe, so deep you could lose yourself in even your most unmanly iniquities. Not but a dizzy-faced pup neath the ocean of his gaze. Trust only this. His is the hoof that ignites the stars. His is the ivory-eyed stylus that blinds the scions of wildness. His is the gentle epicene sorcery. His is the soft boy magic castigation station. Check on in. The sin of Eve, the sin of Adam, the sins of Marla Maple Story and Bill Gates Sr. are dreamworks in the face of his madcap depravity. Gravity cannot hold him. Time's a timid kiss in the glib refraction of his tongue. None shriek and clutch their partridge when he whinnies on by. Abandon your distended capillaries. About face your banana pants, you pile of heaving flesh boats. There is no escape once he's fixed his sultry cordite on your countenance. This is called The Invasion. It's the only piece I'm performing tonight where it actually makes sense for me to be dressed like a deer. It's not what you think. The stain on the wall is actually a corsair. The odor out back is a berserk. Squirrels no longer scrounge nuts. Instead, they are scratching out a map to the reservoir. Behind the poplar, by the peonies, a huddle of seraphim plan an airstrike, so stock up on umbrellas and turpentine. Under every 2 or 3 manhole covers, there are mavens of tragedy waiting to scoop away your children. Tend your garden while you can and stockpile your collard greens. The rats scrabbling behind the drywall are not rats, but rather machinations grinding into your tender iddles until they crack. Oh, okay. You don't really need to stockpile turpentine, but I am serious about the umbrellas and also the collard greens. Oh, okay, not the collard greens. The faucets leak because you didn't love your mother enough, or God. Do not mistake the apparent benevolence of the owls for charity. This is not a kindness. The deer, well, we have passed a referendum and declared you a nuisance. Pack all your loveliest chattels and make for the horizon. Here's another really, really old one. This is like, I wrote this in the last century, so. It's called The Magic Cactus of Torment. Beyond the prosaic domains of sensation and time, there is an endless and uncrossable desert. And in the precise center of this desert, there is a cactus. And the name of this cactus is the Magic Cactus of Torment! I see you've heard of it. Many years ago, I made pilgrimage to the endless and uncrossable desert, and in it I sat palaver with the Magic Cactus. Listen now as I recount for you the record of our Congress. Me to the cactus. Oh, Magic Cactus of Torment, I have traveled far in search of your legendary wisdom. Will you favor me, a lowly pilgrim, with a few of your cherished words? The cactus to me. Because you are humble and your heart is pure, I will speak. Listen and bask in my wisdom. Icky, spicky, wicky, wee, 21 and 3:30. I like dropping jam and tea. Nothing else tastes quite like brie. But catnip has a bitter taste. Woodwind smash produces paste. Yogurt is with sawdust laced. Sticky, bicky, hickey haste. Turtle doves can borrow lint. Would you care to have a mint? Henrik Ibsen wrote Peer Gynt. Dicky, bicky, bicky, bent. Mordecai, Lucretia Mott. Nathan Lane will eat Trent Lot. Visigoths don't carry pots. Guess how much I care? A lot. $20.70, quote-unquote will pay the rent. What you mean is what I meant. Cantaloupes are in the tent. Cantaloupes are in the tent because the mayor put them there. He couldn't have them on his head because his scalp requires air. But now his scalp is painted red and muffins grow inside his ears. He never sees what's on the ground, what's in the air. He never hears. He weighs a ducat, pound for pound, and never hears the Puget sound. Icky, dicky, spicky, spound. That is the way, and that is all. Oh, Magic Cactus of Torment. Well, I most humbly thank you for sharing these provocative and stirring words with me, but I'm afraid that I lack the sagacity to fully comprehend your message. Please, Magic Cactus of Torment, speak again, that I may properly take meaning from your words. The cactus to me. I am weary. If a cactus can be said to be weary. But I sense deep sincerity in your words, so I will speak again. Man, listen well, and take meaning where you can find it. I shall not speak to you a third time. Akwamandas dodongam hand like gliak digdogam akwamandas gliak ganon. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dogs. Brie, Guta, Feta, Stilton, Camembert! These are their names! All the truth you need to know is here in these words. Man. Take them and go. The magic cactus of torment was silent. It did not speak again. This is the second of the three new pieces. It is very hot in this. It was a poor decision. Yet here we are. Poem for Axel. You came to me as a tiger, my tiger, because that's what I needed. Blue and black striped fur, hypnotic gold eyes reflecting fever and champagne, swift, decisive knife to cut through the Gordian tangle I've built of this little life. You sharpened me on the pink whetstone tongue of your appetites. Obey, wait, stockpile my naked fervor. Burn. Burn without burning up. You made me a tool in your blue and black paws, and I was perfect for you. For a while. Maybe I let myself believe, because it was easier, that you were training me for a badger's capture. Pink cage, pink collar to catch a pinkling's eye. So eager you were, I thought, to slip back into the palimpsest of my autohagiography. So I serve him now, the badger, as if he were you. Blind myself to his all-too-human humanity, grateful even for the scuppered dignity, hours lost to tantrum games, the briar patch eroticism of dumb show panic. It's fun, isn't it? But even as we revel in this moment of revelation, the knots of my disordered struggle warp around me all over again. Those badger games, all too human to cut the cords of my dissolute complacency. I want to call you back into the chamber of my mind. Axel, I need you. Turn over to you the helm of this fellow shipwreck, and I see you, already there, leaning in the corner, smirking, asking, did I learn my lesson? Well, did I? Another old one. Yarg. What to do in the event of a plane crash. 1. Don't panic. Pilots can smell panic. It makes them jumpy, like wolves before a storm, or the way an ape might cradle an egg. 2. Count up the times you said you were sorry, subtract out the times you meant it, multiply by a numerical representation of the way your favorite wine slides down your throat. This number means nothing. It's worthless. Throw it out. 3. Stop taking cryptic advice from omniscient narrators. We don't know shit about shit, seriously. 4. Panic! You are going to die. If the sky wolves don't gobble you up, the clouds will choke and smother you. If the cabin pressure drops, suddenly your skull will pop like a tart. In the event of a water landing, you will not float. Go ahead and clutch your seat cushion like your grandmother's bones if it makes you feel better, but you will not float. 5. For Pete's sake, clean up after yourself. Do you think your mother works here? Well, she doesn't. Not since they caught her pilfering honey roasts and fraternizing with the criminal types they keep locked in the necessary room. 6. As you lie in the wreckage, try to take your mind off that flaking sensation behind your eyes by working on that book of Sudoku you've packed, or cracking the latest Zadie Smith. 7. It can take a long time for the rescue crews to arrive, and I know you must be very tired. Just take a short nap. I promise to wake you before the sun goes out. 8. Try desperately to remember what 8 is for, because no matter how many musicians or poets think like it's clever to make like they forgot what 8 is for, the violent femmes can't help you now, bucko. Go on, try to remember. I'll wait. Nine. I'm done waiting. Did you figure it out? Good. Now you can stop panicking. 10. If you wait in what appears to be a 3-star hotel in Spain, congratulations are in order. You've made it into heaven. 11. If you are in hell, it will still manifest to you as a hotel in Spain, but you will find the staff insolent and all the ice machines out of order. 12. The only way to survive the crash is to not board the plane, but look around. You're already on it. We're all already on it. And there is no pilot. When I timed the set at home, I was already at like the 20-minute mark. I'm blazing through, which means I'm probably going way too fast, so I'm sorry about that. I've only got 2 more on my set list, but I might be able to squeeze in something else, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, we'll figure it out. Let me get through the 2, and then we'll see what I want to do. Okay. This is the last of the new pieces. You may have noticed a sharp contrast stylistically between the older pieces I'm doing and the newer pieces I'm doing. This is kind of about that. It's called the Raccoonening. I wanted to write a poem about transforming from dog to raccoon, but have been struggling with how to approach it. Over the last 10 years, it was a gradual process. The well of my fancy has gone dry. Maybe that's the angle. Maybe my craft was the cost of transition. Sure. A dog is a pet, playful and safe. A dog can afford the luxury of whimsy in a way the mad scavenger raccoon life cannot. Too caught up in forage and survival for such trifling fancy. But that doesn't mesh with the raccoon archetype, does it? Where are my clever paws and trickster bonhomie? Maybe all these years I've turned turtle while my back was turned. Slow and stolid, stiff and stentorian, a boring shell accreted around my plodding corpus, trapped in a dullness that felt safer than the wild dithyrambics that had once seemed my birthright. So, tonight, I offer a prayer to the raccoon that I am not, but hope someday to become. Please forgive how clumsy and stiff this expression is. Tonight, I am just a turtle. And I've trod a turtle's pace 10 years to this hollow, rotting log, this temple to young gods, to the accumulation of all the scratching, chittering, ballistic candor that is raccoon. Oh, raccoon god, crack my timid shell and tear it from my back that I might be reborn, I guess. Sorry, I got nothing. Prayer doesn't come easy to one who never had a faith. And anyway, what kind of raccoon wants to be beseeched? Who beseeches a fucking raccoon? What am I even doing here? Raccoon God, I offer you unfettered access to my tin can buffet. I offer tricks and trinkets, bottle caps and broken china dolls, and all manner of boiled eggs and grapes, coffee grounds, chicken bones, and unknowable holy leftovers, straight from the Tupperware of my heart into the dumpster of my most deeply felt devotion. When I look inside myself for some fancy turn of phrase to jingle before you, it's like staring into dark, empty, whatever. I'm in a bind, you see. The very magic I need to catch your attention and make my case, that's the thing I've lost that I beg your help to find. Well, prayer isn't meant to be all transactional like that is it though? Make my case, I say, like this was courtroom, not church, and I lawyer, not supplicant. I'm going about this all wrong. Raccoon God, I have nothing to offer you except my paws and what little wit I have left to use for what raccoony mischief you would will. Let me be your vessel and let me carry your raccoon message of whimsy and wildness out into the world like I used to. Silence. I turn to walk away when the raccoon God answers. Put down that wax sandwich and write me a sonnet song in the key of rivers. Rock me a moonshine salsa. Pile me a heap of discarded jackalope horns. It don't matter. None of it matters. Stroll through a cloudscape condominium for all I care. Go on, shoot. Shuffle through the muddy banks, and when you see only one set of prints, that's when you got me all scooted up on your shoulder like. You come to me like it was my daughter's bedwetting, begging to be raccoonified. Body, you got the raccoonism oozing all out you like fish out of barrel. You done spent damn near your whole life feral, tap dancing for scraps of attention, sleeping on couches and MacBooks the long way down stairwells, hell's bells. You caught cat naps at black cats, magic dance parties, electric didgeridoo, soothing you into neon dreamsicles. You're no dog trying to turn you raccoon. You were a raccoon trying to pretend you were a dog, all tamed and stable and fenced in like, just begging for the cage of a civil vigil. I thought he'd say more, but he just scurried off, took one look over his shoulder at me, then disappeared into the brush. I followed. One more piece I was planning on doing. I don't know what else. Does anyone who's seen my stuff have a piece they've heard that they want to hear again that I might have memorized? I can't even think of it off my head.
The bunny one.
Well, that's the one I'm closing with. I'm doing that.
Oh.
All right, cool. Let's do that. That's good. I'm very hot, so I would like to not be on the stage anymore. Thank you so much, Fred, for putting this together. I gotta say also, since I have a little extra time, I just want to say I've seen everyone here perform before except for Listless Anarchy, and I was just blown away. It's so good. So it's really thrilled to share the stage with all of these amazing people. They're all fantastic. Okay. So there I was, in the bunny suit, again. Just like I always will be and have always been, for I am that eternal bunny. I got more toys and more money than even old Montana Max. That's not baloney in my slacks. And I will make no wrong-turn blunder on the way to Cucamonga, and like that old Lapinian Bugs. Forget about old Babs and Buster, only I can pass the muster. Why? I'll make them into bunny rugs to sell at Saks. For I am that bunny, that great eternal bunny whose nose is moist. Come, genuflect upon my cuteness, like as if you had a choice. From that eternal bunny who taught hip-hop to pop. Do not call me Mr. Snuzzlekins or Professor Flippity Flop, or I'll lay the bunny smackdown on you with my riding crop. Be you serfs, or be you kaisers, be you paupers, be you misers, I will surely still assail you with my pointy sharp incisors and my fluffy bunny tail. Be you healthy or a leper, I'll make you into Huss and Pfeffer if you ever dare and step to my eternal bunny rep. For less the Energizer bunny with his drum. I'm older, I'm wiser, Beatrix Potter! I despise her! Peter Rabbit's rabbit scum, and I'm as nasty as they come. For I've been down to water ship. Told Ella Ferrara to get a grip. Outwitted Blackberry and told Bigwig he's not scary. Gave the Afro fans the slip. For I'm that bunny, I'm that bunny, I'm that bunny. Rednecks call me Jack Rabbit, Jackrabbits call me Bunny. One nibble on my carrot is sweeter than Winnie the Pooh's honey. I am that bunny, I am that bunny, I am that bunny. I pray thee, my critters, watch out when you wander in the forest late at night, 'cause I be coming at ya and I'm quite a gruesome sight. I'm the baddest baby bunny boy on all the bunny block, and I'm coming up behind you asking, what up, Doc?